Oh, this the new one right here? Oh, okay. Oh, hey. What's up, folks? Aaron Dunn here. I'm just sitting here chilling with my son. I was uploading this audio file. I had the privilege to be on a phone conference the other day, folks. I'm telling you, folks, there's millionaires on the phone, and they're on the phone trying to help other people become millionaires. I'm chilling. It's the end of the night. I'm sipping on a little bit of Henny, here, chilling with my son, playing the game here. But I got this audio file I want you guys to listen to, and if you got any questions, just go ahead and contact me. This is a real call. I've spoken to this guy on the phone. I'm telling you, tonight was the first time I spoke to him on the phone, and that's actually what gave me the idea to share this information with you guys. Okay, I'm all in. I'm bulletproof, folks. I know I got friends on my Facebook list who are bulletproof too, and you might be asking yourself, well, what is bulletproof? Bulletproof? What's bulletproof? Here's what bulletproof is, folks. Bulletproof is being able to withstand and stand and not let anything penetrate your armor. Okay? Your dreams are your reality, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and get to this game. This new what is this? Call of Duty 4, Nemo? Call of Duty 4 right here. Finished sipping on a little cognac. Let you guys listen to this audio. And hey, make it a great day, folks. Your dreams, your choice.
There are 16 participants in this conference. This conference is being recorded. Please announce yourself.
Ringing in there, if you could please tell me where you're calling from and what your name is?
I got momentarily.
Chicago. From Chicago. Welcome from Chicago, Liberty City.
Hey, this is Aaron Dunn. Aaron Dunn, I got momentarily booted off. I'm press star 6 to mute my line.
All right, Aaron Dunn. Well, welcome back, sir. Thank you. I'm glad you made it back on the line. And if everybody can, like he said, press star 6 to mute your line. We'll be getting started here in about 1 minute. Did I hear somebody else chiming in the line?
Yep.
I'm Matthew. I'm from Las Vegas.
Well, welcome. Another one in the house from Las Vegas. Las Vegas. Awesome. I know I heard somebody else chime in there. Who else is on the line? Where are you calling from and what is your name?
Margaret Fristead from Reno, Nevada.
Margaret, welcome from up north. Welcome.
Thank you.
If you could please do me a favor, Margaret, and mute your line by pressing star 6.
Muted.
We'll be getting started here in just a minute.
Okay.
Oh, geez. You're from Nevada?
From Henderson. Henderson, welcome from the south in Henderson, Nevada. If you could please do me a favor, Henderson, and press star 6 and mute your phone out. We're getting started here momentarily. It's all about the choices that you make in life, and it all starts with a decision to do something different. You've already set yourself apart and ahead of the pack by making a decision to be on this call this morning, so pat yourself on the back for that decision. I heard somebody else chime in. Where are you calling from and what is your name?
Julie J. Hughes, Henderson, Nevada.
Well, good morning. Good morning from South in Henderson. If you could please do me a favor and mute your line by pressing star 6.
Also, here's Larry Clerk from North Las Vegas, Nevada.
Larry, good morning from the north, sir. Good morning. If you could do me a favor, Larry, and please press star 6 to mute your line out. I hear somebody else chiming in. Good morning. If you give me your name and tell me where you're calling from.
Bobby from Las Vegas.
Bobby, good morning, sir. Good morning from Las Vegas, our neighbors. Can you do me a favor, Bobby, please, and press star 6 to mute out your phone for the conference call? All right. If you have any questions after the completion of the presentation, I need you to please contact the person that invited you to this call to get all your questions answered. We're going to start in about 30 seconds. So if I could please remind everybody, if you haven't already, please press star 6 to mute your phone.
This is big.
All right, everybody. Good morning once again. We're ready to get started now. I want you to do yourself a favor. I want you to shut off your TVs, your radios, Don't be looking at your cell phones and playing on Facebook. I want you to lock yourself in a quiet room. You want to pay real close attention to the information that's being presented this morning because it could literally change the course of your life. So my name is Scott Venesia, and I have the distinct pleasure and honor to be working closely with the gentleman you're about to hear from. We have a rare opportunity. He is an internationally recognized master teacher and trainer and has a wealth of knowledge and experience in helping create financially independent individuals worldwide. He's making a ton of money, and he is a lot of fun, let me tell you. At present, he's responsible for helping create 20 millionaires over the last decade in his current company. Jay's bringing over 35 years of experience in the profession to help launch Project Bulletproof, which is a millionaire mentorship program. It's a proven turnkey program to create financial independence for those who qualify to join us in the program. Now, once again, I'd like to thank you for taking your time out on a Sunday morning and clearing your busy schedule to be on this call. And I'd like to turn the phone call over to Mr. Jay Coburn. Jay, are you there?
I am here, Scott, and thank you so much for that very, very generous introduction. I want to thank everybody for taking time out of their schedule to be on this call. And, I'm excited this morning, you guys. We've got a lot of callers on the line from all across the country. I heard the East Coast in there. I heard Dallas. I heard San Antonio, California, Las Vegas. A lot of Las Vegas participants here for our local team. So, first of all, I want to thank all of you for being on the call. Everybody knows America is facing some tough times ahead, and everybody says, I wish I had more energy and a little more money to help out. And that's exactly why we're doing this call. We want to give you and your family the best possible chance for success. Everybody knows that the New Year resolution, the number one resolution and number two resolution, beginning of any year, number one is to make more money, and number two is to lose weight and get healthy. Well, we couldn't agree more with everybody. And real quick, I'm going to mute the phones out, so hold on, everybody. Beautiful. Hopefully everybody can hear me now. The purpose for this call is, number one, we're going to have some fun. Want to make this an enjoyable call. We're also going to give some free gifts away to people, and hopefully we're going to be changing some lives. So sit back, relax, put your checkbooks away. We won't take your credit card information on this call. It's for information only, and there is no obligation. You may or may not be interested. We have no idea. We're just checking to see if there's a good fit and if we can work together. Ben Franklin once said, the greatest investment you can make is in education, because it pays the highest interest, and I believe him. We have a motto. It's we educate, you decide, and we support. A wise man once said the true definition of insanity is to continue to do the same thing every day over and over again and actually expect a different result. But here's the truth. There is a problem out there. There's a big problem out there. And the fact is that we have a solution. And here's the problem. In our country today, we're facing a 22 to 25% unemployment rate. It's the highest rate in the history of our country. It's never, ever been this high. All of the jobs are going overseas. Everything is being outsourced. And literally, folks, if you look in the newspaper, there are no jobs in America. Bankruptcies and foreclosures that are an all-time high. People are losing their homes. They're losing their finances. The stock market, real estate, crashed permanently. It's never going to come back. The 40-40-40 plan doesn't work anymore, meaning that you gave 40 years of your life, you worked 40 hours a week, only to retire on 40% of what you were earning. Retirement plans, 401 plans, retirement is gone. Social Security doesn't exist, and the U.S. government doesn't care. It's worse than the Great Depression. Well, according to the Harvard Business University, for the last 40 years, ladies and gentlemen, it started back in the 60s. For the last 40 years, when they've surveyed 100 Americans living in this country at the age of 65 years old, I'm going to share with you what's called the American pie. And these are some amazing statistics. Peter Drucker said, the only way to predict your future is to create it. And another wise man once said, to see where you're going, look where you've been. To see where you're going, look where you've been. Well, these are statistics that have never changed over the last 40 years, and here they are. Out of 100 people surveyed in this country at the age of 65 or older, 36%, in other words, 36 out of 100 were dead or dead broke. They had less than $250 in their savings account. 36% out of 100. 54%, or 54, were living on charity, friends, relatives, and handouts. 5%, in other words, 5 out of the 100 were still working. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see them at Walmart and McDonald's. Literally, if you add 36, 54, and 5, you come up with 95%. So 95 out of 100 Americans are still living in pain at the age of 65 years old. 4% became financially independent. In other words, their bills are paid for, they can go on vacation, they don't have any worries. And 1% of that American pie, 1 person out of 100 at the age of 65 or older was wealthy. In other words, they had become financially independent. And now they have their money making them more money. Folks, all we ask is that you have an open mind. Listen to the information, then make the best decision for you and your family. Let me tell you a little bit about myself, my story. 10 years ago, I was a broke carpenter, living from paycheck to paycheck. I had no savings account. I had no 401k retirement plan, almost no checking account, and my credit cards were maxed out. I was driving a really ugly, broken-down truck, and I was living in a 2-bedroom apartment with no future. I loved working with my hands. I loved it. I loved creating. I loved building things. But I hated the blood, the pain, and the long hours in the heat of the day. I was a frustrated guy looking for a way out of the rat race. Then a good friend of mine called me and introduced me to this company. There was one big problem. I didn't have the money to get started. So I borrowed it, and I actually borrowed it from my friend. I started telling everybody about the product and the business opportunity. Friends, relatives, neighbors, clients, and my part-time business began to grow. Network marketing allowed me to leverage my time and effort, and I love it. The personal development skills I learned was turning me into a better person. I was learning how to help others, and the results improved my life permanently. In 3 short years, I had reached $40,000 a month in income, and by year 4, was recognized as one of the top 50 income earners in our company. Today, ladies and gentlemen, it's like living a dream. I have time and financial freedom. All the bills are paid. I drive a luxury automobile. I live in a guard-gated community and go on vacation anywhere, anytime I want. And I have earned over $1 million. It's an amazing life. If you had told me, if you looked in a crystal ball 30 years ago and said, Jay, when you're 50 years old, you're going to have time and financial freedom, I would not have believed you. I have helped create over 20 millionaires in my group. I have over 100 millionaires and 4 billionaires in my cell phone. My close circle of friends are all 6- and 7-figure income earners and are positive and optimistic about the future. It's absolutely an amazing life, and the future is even brighter. The value of this call can be priceless to each and every one of you listening. So let's talk about why. Why are we doing this call? Because the person that invited you believes in you. They want to find the best in you. They have aligned themselves with a company that's a rising star in the $1.4 trillion health and wellness industry. Their passion and the company's vision is to free people both from physical and financial pain, and in the process, create the largest health and wellness company in the world. short years, they're right on track. We are ranked number 36 according to the DSA, and for 7 years straight, ranked the fastest growing company by Inc. magazine top 5,000 companies in the world. Isogenics did $1 billion in sales, $1 billion with a B, in sales in its first 10 years. If we compare that to Bill Gates and Microsoft, they did not report $1 billion in sales in their first 10 years. If we compare it to Nike Shoe Company didn't report $1 billion in their first 10 years. The company has done another $1 billion 2 years later and is on track to do over $500 million by the end of this year. Well, what's that mean for you? It's easy. It's simple. It's nutrition. And why does that matter? Well, the company has a 50% payout guarantee. I want you to listen very, very carefully to what I just said. The company has a 50% payout guarantee. That means half of the money gets paid back to the field in commissions, and that means you can get paid a slice of that big pie. They've helped create over 100 millionaires, thousands of and multiple six-figure income earners. They have created 4 distinct systems designed for anyone to improve their health. We have a weight loss system, an energy and performance system, a healthy aging system, and a wealth creation system. And anybody can do this. You can do this because there's a system and a game plan for your success. A step-by-step roadmap for your physical and financial success. Hundreds of thousands of people have done it already. They've already done it. And millions more are going to be doing it in the future. The company produces results, period. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, they guarantee it in writing. Now, I heard a couple folks on the phone real quick. Wanted to have them share their experience with our company and with our product. I believe we have a Jody Green. Jody Green, are you on the line?
Hello, yes I am. Good morning.
Well, good morning, sunshine. How are you?
Doing awesome. I'm super excited for this whole project.
Yeah, that's awesome. We're going to have a lot of fun. Jody, would you share with the listeners today, would you give them a little bit about your experience and where you're coming from and tell them why you're so excited?
I will, absolutely. Thank you. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Jody Green. I am a single mom with 2 teenage kids, and I'm 42 years old. I have been in the industry since I was 19, so just a couple years older than my son. And I tried a lot of different options, I guess. I tried different types of companies and gave it my all, and I just really struggled to get to the success that I had really wanted, and I always felt like something was missing. It was either, the product wasn't what I really was clicking with, or maybe the compensation didn't match my efforts, or there was, everything else was there, but the leadership was missing, and I always felt like I was struggling to make what I wanted to happen. And then eventually, in the last couple months, we connected with this and got started, and had great results. I love that the compensation plan is very generous, more so than anything I've ever looked at, and I just feel like now I have the whole package. I have a product, I have a company, I have the leadership, and the compensation matches my efforts, and it's been incredible. I'm so excited to be a part of all of this.
Woo-hoo, I love that. And you did have some network marketing experience, so you've dabbled in several other companies in the past. And how is this company different? What to you would stick out? What would you share with our listeners today?
For me, by far, I've been in, over the last 20 years plus, I've been in a dozen different companies trying to find my home. And something was just always missing. And I think the biggest thing for me was that the compensation really didn't match my efforts. I was sold a dream or some hype or, something that a handful of people had reached success in, and I wasn't finding it. And I worked really hard, and I made ranks, and I advanced in the company, and I grew to nice, large organizations, but I just wasn't getting paid. And here, the compensation is so much more apparent here than it was in anything else. So that's a big standout for me, is that the compensation really does match the effort, and they're very generous with it.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Jody. Thank you for sharing with all of our listeners. And talking about compensation, want to introduce another gal I think I heard come on the line. Introduce another gal, and she had no network marketing experience, folks. Complete rookie in the industry. Her name is Krista Kidd. Krista, would you, if you're on the line, would you share your experience with this company so far?
All right, I am Krista Kidd. Thank you, Jay. And as Jay was saying, no, I do not have any previous network marketing experience. However, I had gone to many other presentations of other network marketing companies, and I always liked the idea of working for yourself, but not by yourself. I liked the fact you could work at home, build a strong organization, build friendships, while also enjoying time and financial freedom by helping other people that you come across or that you're friends with to do the same thing. So now that I've never joined a network marketing company up until now, it's because either I didn't like their product or I didn't like their compensation plan with the time and effort you would have to put into it. With this company that my husband Tommy and I joined about 3 months ago, we each started with a president's pack. I had results my second day. So we both now, we love the product, we love the results we've had, and the compensation plan is incredible. I mean, we made over $2,000 in a 2 to 3 week period of time, working less than part-time hours. I mean, it only goes up from here.
Wow, that's amazing, and I'm so proud, and thank you so much for sharing with everybody. So, no network marketing experience, yet you were able to produce in your first couple weeks $2,000 in income. How'd that feel?
It was awesome.
Woohoo, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Krista, so much for sharing with everybody on the phone today. There is one more gentleman that I'd like to bring on, and he is our host, and I've known Scott for, I think, about 15, 16 years, somewhere in that neighborhood. And Scott has an amazing story, and he's a super guy. Scott, would you share with our listeners your experience with this company, product, and financial compensation plan?
Absolutely, Jay. Absolutely. Good morning. Thank you. Everybody, listen. Isogenics quite literally helped change my life financially and physically. Before I was introduced by Jay to Isogenics, I was in my 40s, very, very fluffy at almost 400 pounds, and I was really afraid of dying. And when you're that big, there's a lot of things that go through your head. You worry about a lot of different things. And Jay had to be persistent for a while so I would listen because I just didn't understand how Isogenics worked. And, it literally changed from being embarrassed to be out in public with my children, wondering what people would think, wonder what my children thought of me. I had no energy to do things with my children. Walking across a parking lot or upstairs, it was feeling like I just run 100-yard sprints. I couldn't fit in booths in restaurants. I always had to sit at tables or fit in theater chairs. And, that weighs heavy on the mind. And even dropping something, simple as dropping something on the floor, trying to pick it up off the floor. When you're that large, it's like a circus act when you try to pick something up off the floor. So I definitely needed what Isogenics offered. And when I finally opened my mind and listened to Jay and tried the product, I had incredible results. And almost immediately, overnight, my life changed. In the first 9 days, I did a 9-day cleanse. I lost 21 pounds. And that is not an exaggeration or why. 21 pounds in the first 9 days of the system. My first month, I lost 43 pounds. In the first 6 months, 102 pounds. And I'm proud to say that I am part of the Isogenics 100-pound club and featured at headquarters for Isogenics in Chandler, Arizona, up on the wall and recognized for my accomplishments. So, that gave me confidence to pursue the business. And Isogenics has given me the opportunity to make $1,800 a month on a part-time basis while I work my full-time job. You can't do that anywhere else. There's people who work full-time jobs that don't make that. So yes, Jay, everybody else on the line, it's just absolutely incredible. I can't say enough about Isogenics.
And Scooter, what, if you will, how did that income impact your family?
Oh, it gives you choices. So that's the biggest thing. It gives you choices that you don't normally have. Most of us base what we want to do in life based on how much money we have. It's whether we want to go to the movies or what restaurant we choose or what side of the menu. We don't look at the side of the menu with the prices when we go to the restaurants. That's what it affords. It gives you that freedom, not worrying about, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose my job tomorrow, or what if I get sick? It gives you that freedom and that peace that most people don't have.
That's awesome, Scott, and thank you so much for sharing with our listeners. So, I guess my question, ladies and gentlemen, is why network marketing? Why network marketing? Well, it's a proven system for success. Because the profession started back in 1868. Now, folks, I want you to imagine back in the Civil War time. There was no electricity, there was no phone, there was no paved roads. It started with one company, with one distributor, 1868. Today, there are approximately 91 million network marketers on the planet and growing. One person signs up every 8 seconds in this profession, and 250,000 people join every single month worldwide. The World Federation of Direct Selling Association reported that $154 billion in sales was produced worldwide in 2011. $154 billion. Direct selling will pass franchising. That's McDonald's, Burger King. We're going to pass franchising by the year 2025. So again, why network marketing? Well, folks, it's simple. There's no boss. You have no employees, and there's no time clock. Very, very little risk, and there's low startup fees. There's a very, very high return. There's huge tax advantages and flexibility of your schedule. You can build a business big, or you can build it small. There's no inventory required, there's no overhead, and you can start part-time. There's no formal education required because we have easy-to-follow systems. The business education and training and support are at the touch of your fingers. You can earn while you learn, and it is a true vehicle. I'll repeat that. It's a true vehicle for wealth creation. There's also a culture in our profession. The culture is positive, optimistic, forward-thinking people that want to help you and everybody else succeed. Part of the benefits are the friendships that are created, the fun, the influence, the overall sense of well-being in your career, socially, financially, with your family, and others. It's a great club to belong to. So imagine what it would be like if your home was paid for, if you drove the car of your dreams. Imagine what it would be like to go on vacation wherever you wanted to go. Imagine if you had lots of cash in the bank. You made money every day, come rain or shine. You had a large retirement set aside. Imagine being able to give to the charity of your choice. Imagine having money set aside for your children. Imagine not having to look, like Scott said, at the price tags on the menu. Imagine if you never had to tell your kids no because you couldn't afford it. To be able to help your parents whenever they needed it. Imagine no stress of losing your income from work and no stress from unpaid bills. Imagine that you didn't have to set your alarm clock. And imagine what it would be like if you had total and financial freedom. Imagine what it would be like to have all the energy you ever needed. Imagine you were able to recover faster from your workouts. Imagine losing the unwanted weight. Imagine keeping up with your kids. All that energy. Imagine sleeping like a rock. What would it be like to have that perfect body? What would it be like not to worry about your health? Imagine cleaning your body from the inside out. Imagine having unlimited stamina and endurance. And imagine having less pain and inflammation. What would you do if you had all the money you needed and all the time and energy to spend it? What would your life be like? What would you do for the rest of your life? Well, folks, that's why we're doing this call today. We believe in you. We know for a fact that you can do this. We believe everybody has the right to live a fulfilled life that's vibrant and healthy and full of abundance and prosperity. We believe in paying it forward. believe in self-improvement, and we believe in personal development. We believe there's a promised land, and we can get there together. We want to show you freedom, and the choice is yours. So, what if you don't do this? You go back to your job tomorrow and wonder, what if? Your finances will continue to spiral out of control. You'll have more money at the end of you'll have more months at the end of the money and continue to rob Peter to pay Paul. The stress will increase and your health will deteriorate rapidly. The bills will pile up with no end in sight, and you'll wonder what happened to your life. Or you can do something different today and create a better result for you and your family for tomorrow. Now, because of positioning, folks, this offer is based on a first-come, first-served basis, meaning those who move first will have greater financial success than those who wait. We are conducting a 90-day blitz that can improve your financial future forever. We're going to do it with you or without you. The choice is yours. We would love to do it with you. My goal, ladies and gentlemen, is to help create 20 more millionaires in the next 5 years. In half the time it took me to create the first 20. I want to beat that goal. We are looking for a select group, a very limited group of people that are open, teachable, coachable, and trainable, and have the ability and desire to act quickly. Let me finish with this. Why is this worth it? Why? Well, I'm going to give you the 7 bullets that I find why this business is so worth it. Number 1, the career that you'll create. That means that you can do it anywhere. Nobody can take that skill away from you. Number 1, the career you will create. Number 2, the freedom that you'll enjoy. And after all, folks, what's life all about? Isn't it about freedom? Isn't that why we're on the planet? The freedom that you'll enjoy. Number 3, the lives you will touch. I call it the ripple effect. Because you don't know who you're going to affect. You don't know what lives you're going to change. And that ripple effect continues out like a rock in a pond and keeps growing and keeps growing and keeps growing, changing the lives of hundreds of thousands of people. Number 4, the people you get to meet. It's amazing the people I've met in my career. I've formed priceless friendships. Absolutely priceless. That's what MasterCard would say. Number 5, the places you'll see. You'll get to travel the world. And not only will you travel the world, go to destinations that you only dreamed of, you'll do it with very, very close personal friends. Number 6, the causes that you can contribute to. See, folks, this is a vehicle. It's a vehicle for what you want in your life. This call is about you. It's not about us. We're already doing it. This call is for you. And you see, you can contribute to any cause, anything that you want in your life and feel good about it. And finally, number 7, the person that you will become in the process. It's amazing because I look back at my life and I'm a completely different person than I am today. This business, this opportunity will give you the courage to live your dreams. So, immediately, get back to the person that invited you onto this call. Don't delay. Get your questions answered. Any details you need to get started today. We are going to give away some gifts. And for those of you who decide to join our team, we've got a special starter package. We've got a couple books to give you and a couple CDs to get you started. It's our way of saying thank you for being on the call today. If you do decide to take advantage of this rare opportunity and you're accepted into our mentorship program, the plan is to get 10 of your best friends on our next conference call and watch your bank account explode. Our next call will be at the top of the hour, 12 o'clock noon today. We're going to repeat this call. So make sure you get back to the person that invited you on the call to get all the details. And with that, I want to thank all of you again for joining us on this call. I want to thank you because I know that time is our most valuable asset. And I know that your time is very, very precious. And I want you to remember, this call isn't about us. This call is about you, and there is a promised land. We have a system. We have a step-by-step roadmap. We have a marketplace that's huge. We have a product that absolutely guarantees results. And the company has a compensation plan that guarantees in writing that they will pay you back 50%. When we reach $1 billion in sales per year annually, folks, it's projected that we're going to be the number 3 company 5 years from today. When we reach $1 billion annually in sales, that means that $500 million is going to be paid back to the commission, to the field, in commissions. And I just wanted a slice of that pie. And we want to give you all a slice of that pie. So with that, I'm going to end this call. Again, congratulations. Thank you for your time today. And we're doing another call at 12 o'clock noon. Hope to hear all of you back then with a bunch of your friends. And look forward to talking to you then. Thanks so much, and make it a great day. Bye-bye.
Make it a great day.